Hey everyone, I just want to show you how I organize my Christmas decor. So every year when I do take everything down and go to organize it, I always also purge. So I'm going to show you kind of like what I did. Also, this was a bigger purging year than other years because I bought a lot of stuff this year. So let me just start over here in this bin. The first thing I did though actually is I organized everything by type, and you'll see how I organized by type. But anyways, so in this bin I have basically, well, let me look these up. Under here I have all my like little trees. So those are my medium-sized trees, those are my little trees. And down there in this box I have like a garland that like goes on the coffee table, and it has like fake pine leaves in it and it lights up. It's really pretty. But anyways, that's down there. And then over here is also my taller like Christmas trees. And then all my other like pine looking Christmas trees are on top, and then these are basically the magnolia wreaths that I made this year, and those are just what do they call them, picks or something. I think picks are a little bit smaller, but you get the idea. So this is a longer container because of the trees and things. They're a bit longer, so all that fits in there. Over here we have the wrapping supplies. We have some shirt boxes, some bags, and on top is all the cookie supplies. Underneath though this, I have a little basket, and in the back, sorry, more cookie supplies. Okay, in the basket is where I keep my ribbon, and then I also keep some like my crafting supplies, my like Christmas crafting supplies in here. So this is like the fake snow, and that's some spray glitter. So I keep that up here because basically this box goes into my office, and because that's where I set up my Christmas wrapping station. And also I think like the cookies that I make, when I wrap them up, that's like a gift, so I consider like those items wrapping material. So there's room in this bin. I put it all in this bin. Over here is all my garlands and things like that. I bought new garlands this year, so I had to do some rearranging in the bins, but it all fits in there. Over here in this bin is my two little pillows that I bought, and I wanted to be careful with these because I don't want them to get squished, you know, in the storage and then look all weird when I take them out the next year. I have my stars, basically my signs in here. I have the signs on the bottom, my stars, the dishcloth, and then over here, this is my sentimental bin. So all the Christmas cards, after every year, I always gather together, put it in a Ziploc bag, and say the year on it. So that's all. Oh, sorry, I'm reaching. That's all in there. Also, I am trying to race daylight time right now. I've been doing this all day, so now it's starting to get dark. But anyways, in this bin too are things that I used to put in my room before I got married, like growing up as a kid. So I want to save that to show my kids one day. And then these like little boxes and things are like special things that the grandparents have given me. So I want to keep all like my special items in here. And then over here is my, well, this is actually my husband's like office decor bin because he has a little Christmas tree that we put in his office. He works from home, and we have like his ornaments and just certain things for his trees. Now he also likes to set up like a little town in his office, so we have like a bunch of little trees, and underneath of that is all the fake snow. So this bin is all the fake snow, trees, and then his office ornaments and things like that. So we don't put all those trees in his office. I use them in the house, but I like it organized like this. I like keeping them all together in there. And then over here is all basically like the knickknacks that sit around the house for Christmas. So like my little cookie jar. I also threw in my Christmas hats. You could see that everything's pretty much wrapped up. I have like a sparkly penguin right here, and like our nativities in there, and just things like that. So all of those things. Oh, that ribbon too. Sometimes I put that on our pantry door and use that for our Christmas cards, but I did not do that this year, as you guys know. So anyways, that's how I kind of decorate. We have like knick-knacky things, fake snow, Christmas trees, my husband's things, sentimental Christmas, signs and pillows, garland. Okay, now here in this bin I have some Christmas lights that I will use to decorate the house with throughout the year. I mean not throughout the year, but just Christmas lights during the Christmas season that I use inside the house and not outdoors. These are the Bath & Body Works plugins, which I will probably really get rid of them all by next year because I've had them quite a few years now. So I'll probably test them next year and then get rid of a lot of them and probably buy new ones. And in here, I just have, this is all like the cords. So I have some lights in here, but then I also have like, we have this timer, or it's not really a timer, but this is like a plug-in, and that is the remote for the plug-in, so we could turn off the Christmas trees, so we can turn on and off the Christmas tree lights from that. Like, woo, this is like a little, this is really hard to do. I'm sorry guys, this is hard to do with one hand. Okay, so I got my stars in here. We got just some little strings of lights, and then all in this plastic bag I have all like the extra bulbs. So this is kind of like the light and bulb bin. And then in here, I just keep like special sit around things in here. Like actually on the bottom is some sentimental ornaments, and then on the top, I keep, I think this video is gonna be longer than what I thought, but hopefully it'll be informative. It's interesting to see what other people do. Okay, so in this bin, I just keep some ornaments that typically I don't put on a Christmas tree. I like to hang this stuff in garlands and just around the house and things like that. Like this is my larger star, and there's just like, there's like a little snowy birdhouse. So I like to keep this stuff in here, which honestly, the top part of this, I just realized this, could probably go in that bin. And then the bottom part with my sentimental ornaments could probably all fit in there. As you can see, there's room. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. So I'm gonna see how next year goes, and then I might rearrange it for next year. Okay, so anyways, let me show you these things. These are our 3 Christmas trees. The black blobs. Ooh, I'm trying to fit between the counter. Okay, there we go. This one was on our bar cart, this one was in our bedroom, and this is the Pottery Barn one that was on our stairs. So this is how I store them. I just take a really large, I was gonna say a Ziploc bag, but they're garbage bags, like for leaves or something. I put them in there, I loosely tie the top, and I can use the bag year after year. And I'll show you where I store all these. That's my pillow. I can squish this easily in one of these bins, but I actually have a space upstairs for all my extra pillows, and I would rather store this inside the house so it doesn't smell weird or anything, so I don't have to like wash it every year. Oh, let me also show you this pile right here. That's all things that's gonna go to Goodwill, and this is gonna go to Goodwill. And then over here, that pile right there is all trash. So I think I did pretty good. I mean, I gave away quite a bit, but we'll see what I end up using next year, and I think I'll give away even more things. As a side note, these things are horrible. Me and my husband, we don't like these. They just don't work very well. I took these off of the tissue paper that's in the bin. That's gonna get thrown away. These are gonna get thrown away because I've had them for the past 6 years and I think they're ugly. Also, I didn't have much ribbon on here, so I took it off, rolled it up, and I'm gonna save this, all this space. Look how much that space that would have taken up. So I just want to show you guys that, and I'll be back tomorrow to show you where I put all this. Okay, so it is the next day, and right now we're standing in my garage and we're staring at this little door in my garage. This is actually the doorway to underneath our stairs from inside our house. So this is what this little storage area looks like. It's actually like a really nice, really large storage area, and considering we really don't have attic space or a basement or anything because we live in Florida, this is really nice. Our hot water heater is in here. All that is our like special stuff in boxes. The very top box right there is actually some Christmas decor that I didn't use this year, but I still want to hold on to. So this is where all my Christmas decor is stored. It's a really big space, which is great because we have a lot of Christmas stuff. This is how I store my wreath. I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but I got this wreath storage container from Target, I believe. But you know, Home Depot and Lowe's and all them sells it too. But this is what it looks like. So I really love storing it in here because, you know, it keeps its shape, it keeps bugs out of it. To me, that's worth it. So I'm really happy that we have this. That's how I store it. Okay, this is it. Everything is packed in there. This is what it looks like. You can see down on the ground, we actually have some space to spare. So, which I really like that. So it closes easily, and then I always leave a bin right here. This year it's this bin, but I always leave a bin that doesn't have too much in it that is easy to access. So if I hit up any sales or find anything or something like that throughout the year, I could just stick it in this bin and I don't have to do much digging, and I know it's protected. So this is kind of how I stuffed everything in. Normally my husband does this, and he actually does a much better job than me, but he pulled a muscle today, so he couldn't really help. But back there in the back, I actually have just 2 rows of all those little short bins just on top, 3 bins, 3 bins. And then right here, I set the bin with these bins with the pine cones in it, and then the Christmas tree stand on top. And I even managed to get our deer in there. Oh, it's dark. Well, our deers are in there, and then our 3 Christmas trees are lined up along here in the garbage bags. Along here, in there's like a little space between the water heater and the wall. That's where the wreath is. So this is how I stored and put everything in there. It's really just like a jigsaw puzzle. That's how we did it. Oh, and you can see in front of the 2 rows of pins, we just put the long ones this way, so we have room. But this is all done, packed up, and ready for next year. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is how I store and organize my Christmas decorations. I will probably be tweaking it next year as well. So stay tuned for that, and also for so many other videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.